Hi, welcome to the Reds We See, a fan's take on our favorite team, Toronto FC. I'm Dan.
And I'm Corey.
We're going to talk about the last match, which was against who, Corey?
Who was it against?
A long time ago. It was Sunday night. Top team of the league, Columbus. Who would have ever
Yes, Columbus. Right?
Must be some of that
Uh,
Bezbachenko sprinkling magic going on there.
It was definitely a good game. That's for sure.
3-1.
Yep, great outcome.
We scored all 4 goals, which was nice to take full control. I really felt bad for Chris Mavinga there. Nobody wants the own goal on their conscience, but since it was a 3-1 win, it's long forgotten already.
Yep, that's it. That's it. It's Mavinga's style of play. He sees the ball coming to his net, and he does what he can to try and stop it, get any deflection he can. And unfortunately, this one went into the back of the net.
Now, do you would you blame Quinton a little bit for not yelling out, "Hey, keeper"? You know, it's one of the first rules in the game is to yell that you've got it.
Yeah,
Or is it one of those at the moment things?
I mean, it's not the first time that it's happened. It happened a couple games ago. Somebody, I think it was Westberg again, was a little shy in net, a little quiet, and his defenseman went after the ball and it ended up in the back of the net again. So, you know what? I think Westberg is partially to blame as well, I'd say. Yeah, he's got to be a little more vocal.
I'm curious on Greg Vanney's choice of putting Westberg in net after the previous game where Alex Bono finally got his second start of the season and his second clean sheet. He ended up on Team of the Week, the MLS Team of the Week, and then the following game sits on the bench. I just don't see, what does that do for a guy's mentality? Like, wow, I gave it my all. I stood on my head. I kept us in the game, and we came away with a win. And now the boss is putting me back on the bench where he thinks I belong.
It was a phenomenal outing for him. Like, how many saves? He had, 8 saves?
I don't know. It was nice.
And, yeah, ride your hot goalie, I guess. But I'd say that was a definite run for the number 1 spot again.
Yeah, well, I hope so, because I love the competition between the two. I think I would definitely like to see more of Bones in nets to show that we do have 2 starting keepers on the team.
Yeah.
So the other player who shone for me versus Columbus was Richie Larea.
I think he scored a nice goal, didn't he?
think?
He had a little fancy footwork going, didn't he?
I don't know how many people he went through, but and then on that angle to go through the keeper's legs like that close, that tight to the net on such a impossible angle, or at least impossible for everything I could ever do.
Well, he went past 3 players in the goalie, right? So he threaded the needle for that one.
For sure. He also helped set up the goal for Josie Altidore. He got an assist on that one himself, through to Paz to Josie.
Yep.
And then what was the other? He set up the other goal too, did he not? I think he ended up with 2 assists. Yeah, he set up Paz for his
goal.
Put
up on Paz, yeah. And it's interesting. At the halftime, Pozuelo is said to have gone up to Mavinga and told him that his own goal is such a minute thing on everything that he has done for the team. The many times that he's been there, I think you were saying even just before his own goal, he was sitting on the back post, right?
That's right. Yeah, the ball had whoever had shot it had Q beats, and Mavinga was there on the post and stopped it from going in right on the line there. So
exactly. So
tit for tat.
Paz was right. Yeah. So Paz was said. He went over to him and said, "Don't worry about it." And Paz said that he was going to go out. He was going to get an assist and create a goal, and then he was also going to score one. And he went out and he set up Josie for the tying goal, and then scored the go-ahead. right, which was the eventual game winner. So it's good to see when a team full of guys like that can rally around a low point, kind of pick a guy up off the ground and then go out there and win the game for him.
Well, that whole second half was 2017 Toronto FC right there. That's the best half. I don't think best half I've seen this year, hands down.
For sure, for sure. It was definitely one of the better outings that it's been in some time.
So I want to know what was said at halftime. What what made that change?
To be the fly on the wall for that, yeah. Well, I guess everybody just realized, let's dig deep and let's play like we can.
Now, overall, fantastic performance by the whole team. Um, that's what I want to see. Josie, 80 odd minutes and all over the pitch, like moving,
Yep.
working,
Yep.
scoring a goal. That's the Josie we want to see, not the take him off at halftime and don't see him again for a while or whatever. That was a nice
Yep.
treat, and obviously it does make a difference. You can see how they played when everyone was giving it everything.
Yep. He was right in there too. He was getting really physical. He got a yellow card, but he wasn't backing down. He was using his size again. It was good to see, and it was good to see actually Mullins and Akinola and Nelson when they came on. Those three, they're starting to gel on their own. There was a nice feed from Mullins who got it over to Akinola, and the timing just wasn't quite there, but you can see they're starting to work on things, and I think the three of them are going to have a lot to learn, and they're gonna grow. They're gonna grow together, and it's gonna be good to see.
That was a wholesale hockey line change, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The four of
it
them
was
on all at
four
once.
of them at once. Yeah, well, in the 88th minute or 85th minute or whenever it was, four guys is going to take a little bit longer to dig change, right? So they had the time to spare.
All right,
Maybe
well
it was just
let's
as strategic.
let's hope that's just the beginning of Toronto FC showing us what they've got game in, game out as long as they can. I'm hoping, by the sounds of it, as people were talking during the telecast, and then what Bill was saying to us in our last show, is hopefully they're home right now and spending time with family and friends as much as they can.
Hmm.
You said Josie stayed behind in the States, and he was at a
Yeah,
Blue Jays game.
he was throwing the ball around on the field before the first game of the postseason tonight.
Nice.
So it's good. I guess they're taking a break from soccer. Just getting things out of their mind, just resetting. Focusing on the other things in life. It's good to see friends, family, and well, other Toronto sports teams.
Well, the next game's Saturday, so we will see what happens then.
Yeah.
Till then, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Reds.